Well, hello. Are you wearing green today? Well, if you are watching this on St. Patrick's Day, you probably are. Now, if you aren't, you might get pinched. Now, have you ever wondered what St. Patrick's Day is all about? Is it about shamrocks and leprechauns? Well, it isn't really. It's about Patrick, a man who followed God with his whole life. Let's read our verse, and then I'll tell you more about him. Our verse today is found in the book of Mark, chapter 16 and verse 15. And then he told them, "Go into all the world and preach the good news to everyone." Jesus tells us to go into all the world and preach the good news about him. Now, Patrick was a young man that knew his Bible, and he followed it. Patrick lived a very long time ago, about 300 years after Jesus was on earth. He was born in Scotland. And when he was about 16 years old, men from the neighboring country, Ireland, attacked. They stole anything valuable they could find, including people. They captured Patrick and took him to Ireland to be a slave. Well, young Patrick worked as a slave in Ireland for many years. Then one day he finally escaped and made his way back to Scotland and his family. He was safe again and surrounded by people that loved him. Well, soon after returning home, Patrick woke one night from a dream. He felt called by God to go back to Ireland. He knew that they didn't know anything much about Jesus and about his love there. He decided that he must go back to Ireland, the place where he had been kept as a slave, and tell people about Jesus. Well, Patrick returned to Ireland and told many about the love of Jesus. He spread the good news everywhere. He built churches and spread Christianity throughout Ireland. He wasn't angry at being held as a slave. He only wanted to serve God, which he did until he died on March 17th, 461. Every March 17th, people all over the world still remember Patrick. He was a friend of God first, and because of that, he became a friend of Ireland. Well, this St. Patrick's Day, when you see the green shamrocks of Ireland everywhere, remember the man Patrick. He was a man who followed Jesus with all his heart, and he made a big difference. Pray that Jesus will prepare your heart to follow him too. Patrick shows us that one person can make a huge difference in our world. Whenever you wear green, remember that and make it a wonderful new day. A new day with Jesus.